Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to understand about the Azure Data Factory component. What are the components which is available and which we should know. Okay. So you can see in this picture we have one of the pipeline, that is like the scenario is like you have a data that is coming into Azure Blob Storage and you have to copy your data from Azure Blob Storage to the SQL Server table. Okay. What actually you have to do, you have to perform a copy data activity. So whatever, so how actually we will achieve this, we will actually try to create one of the pipeline through which we can achieve. Okay, so let us try to understand some of the component which we should know and some of the name which we should aware. Okay, the first is like the pipeline is nothing like how what actually you are going to do. We are going to transfer a data like blob to blob. This is also one of the pipeline, means one blob storage to another blob storage you are copying a data. That is nothing but you are creating a pipeline. SQL to blob, this is also one pipeline. Like this, based on requirement you can have any kind of the pipeline which you can create. Okay, so pipeline is nothing but whatever the things you are going to do, like you are going to copy a data from blob to the SQL to the blob, S3 to the blob. So this kind of the thing we will achieve through a ETL, right? That is nothing but your pipeline. Okay, now let us try to understand about the activities. What is activity? So we have a different kind of activities. Suppose one activity is a copy activity, another activity can be a delete activity. You are copying a data from Azure Blob Storage to the SQL table, right? How actually you can achieve that? You can achieve with the help of the copy activity, right? If you want to delete a file from Azure Blob Storage, how actually you will achieve? You will achieve through a delete activity. So this is nothing but a different kind of the activities we have that actually we can achieve through these activities. Okay. Now let us try to understand about the data set. Okay, so what actually happened, data set is nothing but a your file. Okay, or suppose your source is available into a blob storage. Okay, so this data set is nothing but data set will indicate like where actually your file is, not where, what file you can say. What file means it can be a CSV, it can be a SQL table, right? Where what actually your file is, that is nothing but your data set. Okay, if my file is CSV Excel file, that file I will say as a data set. Okay, I hope you understood about the data set. Now while creating a data set, okay, while specifying your source, first you should also have to connect with your data source, right? So link service is nothing but a connection. Always remember with the connection. If you want to connect with your blob storage, if you want to connect with your SQL, you should first try to establish a connection with the your source. Like you want to connect with the blob storage, if you want to connect with the SQL, you should have a proper connection. Okay, that we actually call in a Azure term link service, in a ADF term link service. Okay, pipeline is nothing but what actually you are going to do. Activity is nothing but you, if you want to do a copy activity, delete activity. Data set is nothing but what is actually your file is. Link service is nothing but you are trying to create a connection. Okay, the fifth one is nothing but a integration runtime. Integration runtime is nothing but a environment type. Environment type. So usually we have a different type of the integration runtime. One is the auto resolve, that is a by default. Auto resolve, this is the default. Okay, suppose you have all the file which is available into your Azure space only. Suppose your blob storage is also part of the Azure. Suppose your Azure SQL server is also available in Azure environment. Then we can generally go for the auto resolve integration runtime. Okay, so integration runtime is nothing but a specific to the environment type. Okay, second is self-hosted. Self-hosted means from on premises to cloud. To cloud you can say, that is nothing but self-hosted integration runtime. The third is the SSIS. Suppose you have data available in a SSIS and you want to transfer into Azure space, then we will go for the SSIS integration runtime. Integration runtime is nothing but related to the environment type. Okay, so these are the different type of the component which you should aware, because whenever we will try to create a pipeline, right, we will try to use this kind of the name. Like we will try to say activity, what activity which we are going to do, what is the data set available, what is the link service. So these are the things we are going to create also. So when we will do a practical, you will get more idea, but you should aware about this all the terminology. Okay.